Trust me to go live and then not have my camera sitting properly. Hang on. There we go. So, I decided to go live. It's my first ever time, so please be kind. And it's okay if nobody actually comes to watch it right now. I'm sure you'll watch it once it's uploaded after anyway. So I thought I would come on, do a live and explain myself a little bit, tell you a little bit about myself and some questions that I've been asked regularly and not actually had the chance to give you answers to them, or maybe I've got some new subscribers and they would like to know a little bit more about me. So I'll just get started. So obviously I'm Debz McLeod on YouTube. I think you know that already, otherwise you wouldn't be here. I'm 34 years old in a couple of weeks. I was born on April Fool's Day. That's fun. I always get pranked on my birthday. And I live in a little town called East Kilbride, which is just outside Glasgow, of course, in Scotland. I have two kids. I've got Stu, he's 14, he's 15 this year, and I've got a daughter, Abby Joan, who is 13 this year, and they're both at high school. Why I started vlogging. I started vlogging originally because I was suffering from anxiety and depression and I wasn't going out a lot, I wasn't doing anything. I can't actually work just now because of other things that I'll go into in a minute. So basically I started vlogging because I wanted to have something to do. I'm a quite creative person. I wanted to capture memories. I wanted to remember that I do have good times, because suffering from depression you tend to focus on the negative quite a lot. So I wanted to be able to have memories that I can look back at and say, yep, I've got some good times with my family and with the kids getting older. Behind that reason as well, I'm sure you've heard me mention a million times, hi David, good morning. Well, afternoon, it's 12:20. But I started vlogging as well because of Mum's Vlog 80, Melody and Ronnie Mainville, and their son Elijah and their son Caden. They are family vloggers, daily vloggers on YouTube, and I watched their journey whilst their youngest son was battling cancer, and he sadly passed away last year. That kind of inspired me to be motivated and to do something with myself, and that's the reason why I started vlogging. What do I like to do in my spare time if I'm not vlogging? I love to write. Writing is my passion. I've always wanted to be a published author. I think I begged my mum for a typewriter when I was like 10 years old. I used to write little stories and give them to my friends in school. The first book I wrote was called The Bumblebees, and it was about a family of bumblebees, which is also incidentally why I have this tattoo. I like to sing. I sing on Smule as well all the time. If you're interested in watching me on Smule, my name is DebzMashup_UTD, and I like to sing on there probably every single day. And I also write poetry and stories, and I think if you look up Debz McLeod on WordPress or mytrendingstories.com, you'll see my poems on there. And I also have a Facebook page, which is Debz Dreams. That's DEBZ, and I put my poems on there as well, along with my vlogs. So that's what I like to do. Oh, and I also like to play the PlayStation 4 as well. I've just got myself a new PS4. I love playing games on that, especially Grand Theft Auto was probably my favourite game. I'm into Fortnite just now as well. That's quite good. So that's what I like to do. Life goals. I've been asked what my life goals are. What do I want to do with my life? So first and foremost, anything that involves creativity is what I like to do. So again, stories, writing, things like that. I also am going to soon be starting making jewellery. So that's quite fun. I want to be a published author. That is my main goal. I would love to walk past a bookshop or a library and see a book with my name on the cover. I think that would be absolutely great. I'm more into writing children's books and teen novels, but also I would really love a poetry book published. I think that would be really great. So yes, that's that. Another life goal I have is to visit America, for the obvious reason of visiting all the Mainvilles, but also I would like to go Route 66. I've always had a dream to drive Route 66, and I can't even drive yet. But I would love to visit all the wee motels and all the little cafes and things like that. Oh, I have a question. David, have you or your kids have experience with bullying? Yes, very much. And that could actually be a whole other vlog. I'll just give you a quick story about that. I did experience bullying myself growing up. I wasn't a very confident child, and I was a bit awkward and just not very good at making friends. And I get bullied a lot in school, pretty much. Yeah, in school. And my kids, my son, actually, Stuart, he decided he didn't want to be in my vlogs anymore because he was getting some grief off of kids in his school. They were making fun of him. They were, even my saying at the beginning of the vlogs, Debz McLeod on YouTube, Deborah McLeod in real life, they would say that to him every single day. They would play my videos in the class. They would slag him off, basically just for me vlogging. I mean, I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong, apart from talking to my phone and putting it on the internet. But because of that, because Stuart got bullied, he decided not to be in my vlogs anymore, which is really sad because then it's taking him out of the memories that I'm making. But that is his right, and if he doesn't want to do it, then that's absolutely fair enough. So yes, bullying is a big fat no in my book. Don't bully, don't be mean. Nobody needs to be mean to anybody, really, if you think about it. Just be kind. It's just a better world if you're kind. So yep, that's my thoughts on bullying. It's just a big fat no, and it shouldn't be done. Next question, because I've got a list. Next question I'm always asked, do I have a partner? No, I am as single as a Pringle, and that is just the way I like it. I don't mind that I don't have a partner. It's not something that I'm bitter about. I'm not a desperate girl by any means. I'm one of these people that believe that everybody has the right person for them, and you shouldn't just settle for anything less. You shouldn't just settle for something because it's easy or it's convenient. I totally believe that you should hold out for the true love of your life. What is a Pringle? A Pringle in the UK is a type of crisps or chips, like potato chips, crisps. It's like a big tube. How can you not know what Pringles are? Come on, man. It's Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. Big tube full of chips. No, that's what Pringles are anyway. Right, that's, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm single. I'm a single girl, and I don't mind. That's good for me. I can do whatever I like. Have you never heard of Pringles, Ken? That's a shame. You should look them up in the store. You get all different flavours. They're really good. You get barbecue. I'd rather not smoke crack, Ken, if that's all right with you. I'm not very into drugs a lot at all, really. So I'd rather eat. Yeah, I'd much rather eat. Right, next question. Okay, you do it yourself, Ken. If you would like to smoke crack, then that's your choice. Thank you for feeling the need to tell me that on my live feed. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Just going to move on with the next question. How does my autoimmune condition affect me? Righty-ho. So I do have an autoimmune condition. It is called folate deficiency. It's a B9 deficiency. And basically what that means is the good wee soldiers in my body that are supposed to fight bad wee antibacteria and illnesses and things like that and viruses, it doesn't do a good job of that. And instead it attacks my own system. It thinks that I am my own enemy, so it starts attacking myself. And the way that affects me is fatigue, first of all, extreme fatigue. I am constantly sleeping. I'm like a bear, a hibernate. I just can't help it. I could be literally talking to you like this and sleeping for hours in about 10 minutes. It's really sucky that way, just extreme fatigue. I'm also anemic, so it makes me look really, really ill. I don't put on a lot of weight. My face looks gaunt. My eyes look really dark. And the biggest symptom I had of that last year was, of course, if you've been here and you watch my vlogs, my hair fell out. I got alopecia and my hair started falling out, so that was really sucky. David, I would delete the troll, but I don't know how to, because this is my first time live. Ken, there's no need to say that, and I'm not going to even give you the satisfaction of repeating that, so hang on a minute, let me see what I can do here. Removed, as he says that. Okay, that wasn't easy because he's still here. Let's try that again. Okay, now you're gone. This dude's called Ken just came into my live feed and told me he was going to smoke crack and then backhand me. That's lovely. I mean, really? I don't think so. I don't think so somehow. Anyways, so yes, I had alopecia. That affected me that way as well. And also, you can see these big stupid marks on my eyes. That's also a part of it, is vitiligo. It's skin discoloration. Sometimes my skin goes really brown and red and irritated and sore, but it's mostly in my eyes, and it might spread right round my eyes and I might end up looking like a raccoon or a panda, but it's not painful, so it doesn't put me off or put me out. Some people look at me funny and I forget that it's there and I'll be like, why are you looking at me funny? But it's just because I've got things in my eyes. Next question, why did I shave my hair? I shaved my hair for Macmillan Cancer Research to raise money for cancer support and cancer research. I done it on behalf of my daughter's good friend Reagan, who was battling cancer at the time. I'm pleased to say she's not anymore. She's completely healed and in remission. And I was also doing it in memory of my good friend Elijah Mainville. As I said earlier, he passed away last year at the age of 9 after battling stage 4 cancer for 6 years. He had neuroblastoma. So that is something that I wanted to do to show support for Reagan and Elijah, and also to raise money and awareness for cancer support. Next question, do I care about monetising? Not really. I don't really, to be honest, because it was nothing to do with money or wanting to be famous or wanting to really be entertaining either. It was nothing to do with that. The reason I decided to vlog, I just decided to vlog because I wanted to create memories and make memories and be able to look back and see how far myself and my family have came. That's pretty much it. I think that's all the questions I had. That was really quick. I thought that might have been a bit longer. What else can I tell you? Oh, something you didn't know about me. I joined the Navy when I was 17 years old. I joined the Navy and I used to train. I used to run 1.5 miles every night at 1 o'clock in the morning in the freezing cold. I passed all my tests. I was booked in to go, and I got a severe case of homesickness and decided that it wasn't quite right for me, which is a good thing because less than 2 years later I had my son, which probably wouldn't have happened if I'd have stayed in the Navy. So there you go. I joined the Navy when I was 17. I was going to be an administrator. It was basically dealing with people's payrolls and holidays and things like that. I wasn't actually going to fight anybody because I'm a big scaredy cat. Excuse me. What else can I tell you? I have an IQ of 124, which is quite good. I don't know why you would find that interesting, but I do. And I can say the alphabet backwards. That's my party trick. ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLJIHGFEDCBA. And I missed out the letter K. I know that. I know that. I'm just testing. Just testing. Anyways, is David still here? Who's here? It says I've got 2 viewers and I've only had 1 commenter, which means somebody's not leaving me any comments. No? Anything to ask? Anything you would like to know? How are you, David? How are you getting on today? Doing anything fun? I'm not doing anything today, to be honest. I've sang a little bit on Smule. I sang a couple of songs on Smule. I tried to download the voice singing app. My friend Nikki told me to download that, said it was quite good, but I don't know if it's my phone or my headphones, it wasn't working so well, so I'm going to have to stick with Smule in the meantime. So that's all I've been doing today, and some tidying up. And yep, I came onto YouTube and I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to go live because I've been scared for so long. I've been vlogging for over a year and this is the first time I've went live. David, did I see Mum's Vlog 80 live stream yesterday? Yes, but not live because I was sleeping because of my autoimmune condition. I fell asleep at 6:30 last night and didn't wake up until 3:30 in the morning. Yes, that's right. And when I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, I saw that Mum's Vlog had went live and I was absolutely gutted because I've never missed one live in about a year and a half. So I watched that this morning and of course I spammed them with loads of comments. So yeah, I saw that they're not going to be doing any vlogs for a couple of days. Oh, and I just got a message. My friend Stephen is watching too. Hi Stephen, thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. I'm so scared. I don't know why, I've already had one trolling, but they weren't that bad and you can just remove them anyway, but I got a little bit anxious going live because I wasn't really sure what to expect. I see a lot of people going live and at the beginning of the live you see them faffing about with their computers and things and they can't really get it started. So I thought I was going to have to do a lot of technical stuff with my phone to be able to talk to you, and I didn't. I literally had to press a button and then it's like, whoa, you're live. So okay, didn't give me a minute to prepare, thanks for that. So yeah, do you like my hair today? Do you like it? I did have my black one on but it wasn't really doing anything for me, it took me ages to fix it, so I put my red one on instead. And I know I won't get a lot of people come in because actually a lot of my friends are in America and they're like between 5 and 8 hours behind us, so they're still like really early in the morning. But I thought if I do go live then I'll still be able to upload it anyway and people can still watch it. And then why am I looking at myself? I need to stop doing that, I need to look at you. So people will be able to watch it afterwards and find out a little bit more about myself. So yes, that is it. Oh, thank you, David. David says, don't be nervous, you did really good. Oh, thank you. Says I'm a bit entertaining. I don't know. Thank you for saying so. I don't know how entertaining I am, apart from the accent. I think it's just the accent. People hear the accent and they're like, oh, there's a Scottish girl. But yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's all I've got to talk about. I don't want you sitting here for like an hour and I've not really got much to say to you. So I think I will go just now. So thank you for coming and joining me, David. I really appreciate that. I might go live again later, maybe, if I can get a few more people. I probably should have told people I was going live before I actually went live. It was a bit of a spur of the moment thing. I just done it. Anyways, I'm going to go. There you go, my first live. Probably talk too fast, talk too much, but I've done it now, so hopefully next time it won't be so bad. Anyways, I'm going to go and sing again. Bye guys, I appreciate it. See you next time. Now I don't even know how to stop it.